Okay, from here, let's move on for further explanation. So how can we explain inheritance of flower color in figure 11.4, this figure, in a systematic and scientific manner? Okay, so if allele for dominant purple trait is labeled B, capital B, then allele for recessive trait is labeled small letter b. Therefore, each purebred plant has two identical sama alleles, either both capital B for purple flower or both small letter b for white flower, dominant and recessive respectively. Okay, during formation of gamete, okay, so that means meiosis. So homologous chromosomes separate during meiosis, produce gametes that carry one. Okay, take note, one. One big letter, capital letter allele from purple flower and one small letter B allele from white flower. Okay, next one is fertilization, persenyawaan. Fertilization between a gamete which carries capital B allele and a gamete which carries small letter b allele produces offsprings with this genotype. B besar, B kecil, capital letter B and small letter b in the first filial generation. F1. And since B allele is dominant, the capital letter B and small letter b genotype combination expresses only, okay, take note, only phenotype with purple flower. Okay, the effect of recessive allele is suppressed by the presence of dominant allele. So if the first filial generation is self-crossed, therefore the second filial generation, F2, will have offsprings with these genotypes, both capital B, a capital B and a small letter b, and both small letter b. Okay, these two, asalkan dia ada B besar, capital B, both, or there's one capital B and a small letter b genotypes, is going to express phenotype with purple flower. Whereas if both small letter b genotype, then this is going to express phenotype with white flower. The trait that is not observed in F1 generation, the white flower color, reappears in F2 generation. And the above explanation, all this explanation for inheritance of flower color can be explained in the form of schematic diagram inheritance. Okay, this is the schematic diagram inheritance. Okay, Raja schematic. Okay, this is important because usually this is being asked in the questions, in the exam questions. So you must know how to draw a schematic diagram. So first you start with the parental phenotype. Write down the phenotype first. That means what you observe with the eye. Okay, whether it is purple or white flower. Okay, and then you write down the genotype from what you see. Okay, purple, since it is dominant, so we use both capital letter B to characterize purple. And for white, since it is recessive allele, okay, you can look at the key over here. So we use both small letter B to characterize white flower. Okay, then next, number 3 is you need to write down the word meiosis. Meiosis is a process that enables gamete to be formed. So you have to write down these words, very important words that is going to give you marks. Okay, and you draw arrow down, and for gamete, you must circle the gamete, And next one is the word fertilization. It is a must. You must write down what happened. After fertilization, you will get offsprings. So number 6 and number 7 is the first filial generation. But now you write down the genotype first, followed by the phenotype. Okay, unlike here, you write down phenotype, followed by genotype. So for the offsprings, you reversed it by showing the genotype first. And from the genotype, we can depict the phenotype, and that is purple flower. Okay, and then we do the self-cross for the F1 generation. Self-cross, so write down this title. Okay, then you repeat the same thing. This is actually the becoming the parental phenotype and the genotype. Okay, repeat the same process. Then you write down the word meiosis, which produces gametes. And gametes is going to fertilize one another. And these are the probability, the ratio, okay, of the offsprings. So from here, as you trace it down with these lines, okay, you will see that these are the products, the offsprings, where you will have this is capital B, both capital B, so purple flower, a capital B and a small b, still purple phenotype. Okay, for this, a capital B and a small b, a purple flower, and also you have this combination of both small letter b. So this is going to produce white flower. So from here, okay, this is addition. You have to write this down. The ratio, kebarangkalian ya, nisbah of this F2 generation phenotype, where you are to group it together, that you are going to get purple to white flower at the ratio of 3 to 1.